Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified every time we have a new video.
So for this one, you'll require some milk, some chocolate. I'm using semi-sweet chocolate chips, some peppermint extract, which you can remove if you want a plain hot chocolate. For garnish, some crushed peppermint candy and some whipped cream. To start off, you just want a saucepan on the stove top, and you want to add your milk to it and wait till it gets heated up. Once the milk is steaming, you can add in your chocolate. Now you can use dark chocolate instead of semi-sweet and add a little bit of sugar if it's too bitter for you, or just use milk chocolate and use the same recipe. Just stir it through till it's melted down. This will take a little bit of time and the entire thing may not melt, so that's fine. Just be patient with it. This is what it's going to look like once all your chocolate has melted. It looks and smells amazing at this point. And so yeah, you want it at this stage before you add your extract. Now you can add in your peppermint extract, and as I said, if you want just a plain hot chocolate, don't add the extract and you have the perfect recipe. So just a little bit, not too much. And just stir that through. And then just turn off the heat, and that's pretty much your hot chocolate. So now for the assembly, I'm using these really cute mugs I found. I thought they were perfect. And you just want to pour your hot chocolate in the mug till it's almost all the way full, but leave some space towards the end, and I messed up a little bit there. Next, you want to put your whipped cream on top. Now I'm just using the canned kind, but you can of course whip your own cream with a little bit of sugar and use a piping bag and nozzle to do this. And then you just want to sprinkle the peppermint candy on top. My video does cut off before you can see the entire thing, and I'm sorry about that, but that's pretty much it. You just sprinkle some on top and you're done. Now for the red velvet, again you need some milk, some chocolate, this time I'm using milk chocolate, some vanilla extract this time, and some red food color. So it's pretty much the same thing. You want to put your saucepan on heat and add your milk and wait for it to start steaming. Once steaming, just like the previous one, add in your chocolate, milk chocolate this time, but again you can use dark or semi-sweet, or even white chocolate actually, now that I think about it, and just stir it till it's melted down. I think this is a fabulous recipe. It has such less ingredients and you can do so much with it. You can add any kind of extracts or anything you want to this hot chocolate and make it your own completely. These are just 3 ideas that I had and wanted to share with you. So yeah, just stir it through till the chocolate is completely melted. Once mixed through, you just want to add a little bit of your red food coloring. Add as much as you need to make it look as red as you want, of course. You can again omit this step, but I mean the whole point is to make it look red, right? So just add as much as you think is right. I think for me that's red enough. So I'm gonna stop right there. I use gel color, but it doesn't really matter. You can use your regular liquid. And now for some vanilla extract. This is pure vanilla with alcohol, but you can add anything you want, vanilla bean paste or anything, and adjust the quantity accordingly. Just stir it through and you're pretty much done. Now for the assembly, I'm using the same mug, and again you just want to pour it in the mug till it's all the way through to the top, just like that. And then again I'm gonna go in with the whipped cream. And finally for this one, I'm gonna dust some cocoa powder on top. So it's just through a tea strainer so that it's fine and falls nicely. And you're pretty much done. Now for the final one, some milk again, some chocolate, I'm back to the semi-sweet. This also has a little bit of cinnamon powder and chili powder, and I think this makes it really unique, and it was, I think, my favorite. And that's just some maple syrup. Once again, just heat up the milk in a saucepan, and once it steams, you can move on to the next steps. Again, once steaming, you can add in your chocolate and melt it down. Now, as I said, this recipe is a little different. It has spice in it, and since I'm in Canada, I thought I would add some maple syrup. I'm using pure maple made here, right here in Canada. The kind we get in India isn't pure, it's imitation maple, like the pancake syrups and everything. But I still think those are delicious, and you could just use some of those in this instead, and I think it would work just the same. But yeah, I had the nice kind, so I used that. So yeah, just melt down your chocolate first, like all of the others. And then I'm adding in the maple here. This one would also be fantastic with a little bit of alcohol, like whiskey or something towards the end. That would make it really good. But this one's just non-alcoholic. And there go the spices. And you just want to stir everything together. And once it's combined, you're pretty much done. And you can strain this mixture if you think that the cinnamon hasn't dissolved very well. Now for the assembly, again the same mug, you want to pour it in. Of course guys, you can use any mug you want. Cute little mason jars would be nice too. And you can omit the whipped cream and add marshmallows, or add marshmallows on the whipped cream. Anything you want. So again with the whipped cream. For this one, I'm going to go in with the cocoa powder again with the tea strainer. And I'm going to add in a cinnamon stick as well. You can dust more cinnamon powder or even chili powder with the tea strainer over the top if you want more of a kick. But I just went with cocoa because I'm not that adventurous. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed it.